بعدين اكتشفت كومبلكس فراكتل، بقيت هيك اشوف الفيديوهات بحاول اني افهم الاستراتيجيه من الفيديوهات. كانت في صعوبات في البدايه، مثلا بفتح الشارت بهذا الشكل، ما بعرف من وين ببلش من هون من هون. ما كانت عندي رؤيه واضحه. بعدين قلت اوكي خليني ببلش اخذ الدوره معهم، اشوف كيف الوضع. Alright folks, welcome to this new video. So today we have a breakdown for this trade right here on gold on the 1 minute chart. We take a short position from this level and the price goes straight to our take profit right here. Okay, so now let's move to the chart to explain the idea behind this trade. So when I'm analyzing the chart, I was somewhere right here. Okay, so first thing that I will pay attention right here, okay, that I will see this movement from this low to this low right here, okay. So as a trader who will try to find the fractal, I will think where I can come from with this movement right here, okay. This big movement or this big curve right here will be somewhere in this area right here, okay. I will not look for this movement maybe somewhere right here or right here, no. I will try to find this movement in the middle of this range right here, okay? So an important tip right here, that with fractals, we are trading the price, okay? When we are studying fractals from a statistical perspective or from probabilities, we'll work with price, okay? We will not work with time. We are trading time. We are trading, sorry, price. We are not trading time. What does this mean? This means when I have a fractal in this way, okay, and then when I come to the chart to look for the self-similarities between my fractal and the chart, I can find the chart in this way. Okay, this will not change anything. This will not say, let me think that this is a low quality fractal because I'm trading price. What I will pay attention is the pullback right here. Okay, this pullback is 0.3 or 0.5. So I will pay attention to the pullback right here, 0.3 or 0.5. I will not pay attention to the duration that takes the price at this high right here. Okay, so this is just the idea now. So I will try to look for this movement as we said. Okay, right here I can see a lower low, so it will not be right here. Okay, okay, I can see right here that maybe I have the same movement, but the price failed to break this high. So this is not the case that I'm looking for. Okay, now when I come to this movement, I can see that I have the same thing. Okay, and then the price go to break this high. And then right here, the price go and break this high. So now maybe I'm not 100% sure that this area right here is my fractal, okay? So this is not a new model or something new. This is an L in two direction. Why? Because I found this L model in the middle of my trend, okay? So as we did always, we'll follow the same process. I will cut my fractal. Okay, then I will take my fractal right here. Okay, scale it in a way so I can see it clear for me. I can see every detail. Now, I will not pay attention to the chart. I will just try to study my fractal. So I will put right here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now, even before I see the chart, I start planning my trade. I said that right here, I will take a short position from the point 5 or the level 5, okay? We will discuss about the stop loss after, and I will show you the trick I use it to put my stop loss in the right place. And then I will put my take profit at this low right here, okay? An important thing right here, I see some of you guys take Fibonacci, okay, from this low to this high right here. And they said that right here, they will exit at this level 0.7, okay? I didn't agree with this method. Why? Because sometimes you will not have, you will have a little problem with Fibonacci, like you have 70, 80% accuracy with Fibonacci. So to avoid this mistake, maybe you will put your take profit right here according to the Fibonacci level. The price will get right here, and then the price will go up, and you will get stopped out, okay? So I would always prefer to put my stop loss at the same level with a reference point, okay? What I mean with this, I can see right here that I have the reference point number 2 right here is on the same level with the fractal right here, the end of my fractal. So I will prefer to put my take profit at the low number 2, okay? And I will always put it a little bit higher to avoid spread or anything, okay? So now, before looking to the chart, I planned my take a profit, my entry point, okay. My stop loss, we talk about this later. So now let's do the same thing on the chart. Okay, Walid, I will try to number the chart, and please tell me if the way I number the chart is right or false, okay?
Okay.
Yep. So no one can disagree that this one is 0, 1, and 2. This is clear, okay? So
Yeah.
now I will put 2 right here, 3, sorry, right here, here 4, and I will put 5, okay? We'll find 5 with the Fibonacci level, then I will put 5 somewhere right here, okay? I didn't take Fibonacci right now. So do you agree with this, the way I number the chart right now or no? Okay, so I will do the same thing that you told me. I will try to draw Fibonacci from 1 to 0. So after I check the way I number, I find that there is self-similarities between the numbers on the fractal and the numbers on the chart. I will move to the Fibonacci, okay? So right here, I put right here 0, draw Fibonacci from 1 to 0, okay? Now, small tip for those who didn't get this one on the mentorship. I didn't have right here at the level 5 famous Fibonacci level, right? So what I can do right here, I can take a second Fibonacci level, okay, or Fibonacci, and I will draw it from the 2.618 to the 1.618, okay? So now I can see that I have a rejection from 0.23, okay? I have now a more clear level where I will take my short position, okay? So always, as we said during the mentorship, there is a mirror between my fractal and my chart. So I draw my Fibonacci, the first Fibonacci from 1 to 0, so I will do the same thing on the chart. I will draw my Fibonacci, the first Fibonacci from 1 to 0, all right? So right here, I have the second Fibonacci. I draw it from the top to the bottom for in this area from 2.618 and 1.618. So I will do it in this way, okay? So right here, I have my entry point will be at this level right here, okay? Okay. Okay. So our order now is valid and we are stopped out. Oh shit. Why we are stopped out? Because we focus on everything, but we ignore a small detail. The small detail that we ignored right here, and this is an important thing, that before I start working with the Fibonacci, and I see many people jump directly to work with Fibonacci, I need to look for other confirmations before, okay? So now right here, I will come and check my fractal right here, okay? So when I come right here and I pay attention, I can see that there is a space between the level of the high 1 and the low of the 4, okay? So I can see that the pullback of between 3 and 4 is higher than the level of the high on 1, okay? So right here, when I number my fractal right here, I put 4, when we numbered at the first time, we put 4 right here at the same level with 1. But on the fractal, they are not on the same level. There is a space between the level of 1 and 4, okay? So right here, this will be 3, and this will be 4. And in this way, I can see that there is a space between the low of 4 and the 1, okay? So Now I will do the same thing after I check and I notice this small detail. I will draw my Fibonacci. Okay, I can draw it from anywhere I want. So I would prefer to draw it from 3. So I have always, we said that we will prefer that we will have our rejection from this box, okay? Somewhere in this box, okay? I personally focus more on 1.618 and 2.618 for a simple reason that if I have a fractal that it will reject from 3.618, I will wait for so long to get the rejection from here, okay? So I will prefer always to have rejection in this box right here, okay? And especially that 1.618 is the golden ratio. Okay, so I will draw my Fibonacci from 3 to 0, okay? Right here, I can see that I have a rejection from the middle of this box. So I will take another Fibonacci as we did at the beginning of the video from this level 1.618 to the level 1. Okay, I can see that the price break the level 0.5 and then the price reject. So I will short the price from 0.5 right here on the second Fibonacci. I will do the same thing on the chart, okay? We draw the first Fibonacci from 3 to 0, okay? I will draw the second Fibonacci right here from 3 to 0, okay? And then I will do the same thing. I will draw the second Fibonacci from the top. Pay attention to this because sometimes people will draw Fibonacci right here from the top to the bottom, and here they will draw it from the bottom to the high, and it will be wrong. So pay attention to this, guys. I will draw it from here to here. Okay. This is the level 0.5. Here the price break the level 0.5, but always for security, I will execute it at 0.5 right here. Okay. So we'll talk about the stop loss later, but my take a profit will be, as we said before, a little bit the level of 2. Now let's execute the price. So our order is filled, the price break the 0.5 level. Okay, we don't have so much drawdown, and the price will go to our take a profit in this way, okay? So this is how we executed today trade. So now let's talk about the stop loss and why I put my stop loss. If we go back to the chart right here, I put my stop loss at the level to 1,507. 2,507.32, and I will explain why I put it in this way. So I will delete everything right here. We will not need this one anymore. So this stop loss right here was at this high. I put it at this high. Why I put it right here? Because when I start looking right here, before I move to this area right here, looking for my fractal, okay, to short the position from here, I was also looking for a fractal, okay, another place right here that can give me maybe an idea, as we did on the trade of I think not USDT. I'm looking for a fractal that give me the general direction, okay, or the overview of the movement. So I noticed this movement right here. It's this equal low right here is an important thing for me, this equal low right here. So what I think about fractal somewhere right here that have an equal low in this way, and I can see some details right here, okay? So the idea that when I come to the psychology of this trend right here, I can see right here I have an equal low and then the price go and break the high. I can see right here also an equal low and the price go and break this high. So my fear is that the price will give me after this equal low, it will go and break this high. So if the price will break this high, I know that I will go on a strong uptrend, okay? So I can't put my stop loss if the price break this high. So that means I'm going in this way. I'm going in this way. So I don't know where I should put my stop loss after the breakout of this high. So I will necessarily put it right here. And that's why it was a good place to put the stop loss right there, just by reading the psychology of the trend right here.